Hey, what's up, big dog? Are you good? Like, are you sure you don't want to attack me? Also, the depth of field is really kicking in here. Oh, now we have pulsating depth of field. Woof. Oh, well, okay. I mean, I think that was late. You know, your reaction time needs a little bit of work. Like, if we're honest. Okay. Let me just click in this real quick. Too much Estus, yeah. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. I probably... Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, shadow map. Got it. Oh, really? Really, I missed that. I don't know about that. Lighting engine, I don't know about that. Really? Once again, lighting engine, I don't know. Pretty sure I had that. Let's do a scene override. Asia curve. I think lighting engine's being a little... I think it's being a little wonky. Oh, what's up, Treble Six? Yeah, Notorious ICG. He's no longer chill. He's very much not chill. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Hex build because, like, if I'm gonna go Magic, you know, the fact that hexing isn't in the other games definitely means like that should be the thing that you do because that's awesome. Also, I want to use the orgasm spell, and I think that's a
What
hex,
seems
right?
to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The
Okay, an insult
face
right off
of
the
the
rip.
curse.
Yeah, climax. You'd love to see it.
It's an undead.
Yeah, it is. You're right. You got
An
me on that one.
undead has come to play. They all end up here.
Okay.
All the ones
Just shit
like
talk me a little
you.
bit. It's fine.
You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
Bitch, I didn't talk to anybody. Yeah, you gotta beat Dark
You're
Lurker. Woof.
finished.
That's gonna be
You'll
rough.
go hollow.
Hey, FromSoft, let's not zoom in on the faces.
Yes. You'll become one of them.
Let's not do a zoom in.
Hollows
We don't have the tech
prey
for that.
upon men. Feast upon their souls.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, right?
This is the fate of the cursed.
Yeah, depth of field. Yeah, please blur these old ladies. Please blur the old ladies. I don't need to see them up close, you know?
What
I don't
is
need to
your
see their
name?
gums. I don't need to see them flapping their fucking... Okay, so here's the thing. I don't think the name... Oh, Strawberry Dye. Okay, so like, I know out of context this sounds bad. It was going to be Strawberry Diesel, which doesn't make any sense out of context. It has something to do with an ex of mine who bought weed that the strain was called Strawberry Diesel. And for some reason, I called a Magic character years ago that. It's fucking stupid. It always cracked me up. Is there a texture pack? Yeah. Yeah, I'm using my second Sin texture pack. Oh, God, what's the name? Yeah, Lore Drop. I know. Yeah, it was an ex that she bought this weed strain called Strawberry Diesel. That shit sucked. It was like the upper weed though, which like sativa or whatever. It was weird. It made you like really manic. It's so I much prefer the edibles I have now, but the name always really cracked me up. Strawberry Diesel. I don't know, I gotta think of... Oh, you know, okay, so the other option was... like FromSoft Spell. Yeah, Treble Six. Yeah, this is using my Shadows of Drangleic preset, which I think I've updated the mod for it on Nexus like a day ago or 2 days ago or something like that. Yeah, pretty good. I was trying to... I mean, the funny thing is the name doesn't even matter. It's like, we'll never look at it again. That's what's so weird of why I even take time to do it. because there's no fucking point. Spell blast. Okay.
At least you know your own name.
Well, it's a stage name, but yeah, I mean, sure.
Here's
nice.
your reward.
Okay, don't give me a little tumbleweed. Give me a
It's
fucking
a
tumbleweed.
human effigy.
Yeah, you act as if I know what that means.
Take a closer
Yeah, Depth of Field
look.
does not like the cutscenes, and that's fair.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Oh, can I toke it up? Okay, that's
Think
fair.
back. Deep into your
Yeah, it does seem like
past.
something. Yeah, you definitely burn it, so that's true. It's got to be that good.
Yes. It's
Okay,
an
okay, lady. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I will be skipping that. So I assume we pick sorcerer, right? Like that makes sense to me. Oh, I should also DM trivia. Just so she doesn't bitch at me later. Of like, you didn't let me know you were streaming. It's like, yeah, I mean, but I did. But I did. Oh, it's like the one time she's not online. What the fuck? No way. She might actually be... She's probably doing something. Anywho. Okay. Sorcerer. That makes sense. Honestly, the starting item, who gives a shit? Right? Just take a life ring. I'm gonna be a lady, alright? I'm gonna be a lady. Build. Big. Okay, yes. I'm picking the big head build because my intelligence is high. Which means your brain is big. I'm jacked out of my fucking mind. The presets are terrible. Has anyone said that? I'm sure everyone said that. The presets fucking suck. Oh my god. Also the hair in Dark Souls 2? Woof. Just big woof. I don't like it. I like the female hair better than the male hair. That shit sucks even more. There you go, super red hair. Oh shit. Oh, well I don't want it there. Melania? Yeah, a little bit. Or, what's her name? Who's the other lady that you, like, give a needle to? You give a dirty needle? And you help her and then she loses an arm? Yeah, Millicent. There you go. Yeah. It's a really horrible summary of her story, but yeah. I got a tattoo, you know? She's tatted. Yeah, it probably wouldn't be black, that's true. Oh, did you play Night Rain? Yes. Yes, I did. I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to like it. And then I ended up really liking it. And I was like, fuck, I actually miss this now. And I was playing with, like, the worst setup, which is on Xbox Series S. So the frame rate was a little, like, eh. And the resolution was eh. And not great. So, like, on PC, holy shit. I'm going to play that at, like, 120 FPS. Well, assuming they have high refresh rate support. I assume they will. Yeah, there's been some other games by FromSoft that I'm like Armored Core, I wasn't sure I was gonna like. And then I ended up loving it. Sekiro, of course, or Sekiro, same way. Now, do I love Sekiro as much as the others? Well, I don't know, I think the way I phrase that is not correct, do I enjoy revisiting Sekiro as much as the others? No. But I respect Sekiro for what it is, and I love it. It's amazing. But it's not one I want to replay as often, I think. Yeah.
You're no different, I should think.
Because the playstyle is like what it is, right? It's very much like one note, and that's an amazing note. But like it's one note. So I think that's why I'm less drawn to replaying Sekiro. I've replayed it a few times. Yeah, this looks good. I'm pretty happy with how this looks.
This is a limbo.
She's kind of stacked, right?
Between Drunk
Like,
and
I know it's
Fairchild.
rude to mention
I
that off the
know
rip,
you must
but
have a story.
it had to be said.
Why else would you visit this lost dig?
You installed the Naked Emerald Herald mod? Oh god, of course there's a Naked Emerald Herald mod.
My name is Millie.
No, I have too much respect for the Emerald Herald.
Keepers.
Too much respect.
I am
She
here
can be
to
as
look
clothed
after
as she wants. She's awesome. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I don't know where your other lady is. I don't know if you have a fourth one that's supposed to be sitting here, but she's actually in Dark Souls 3. That's my assumption. So I'm just gonna go, and I hope you're cool with that. Actually, ooh, let me try something real quick. I haven't tried applying any tessellation to these logs, just for funsies. Kind of curious how that'll. Oh shit! That actually. Oh my. Well, yeah, you can see it actually doesn't work that well on the logs because on the edges, it doesn't. They don't actually stay together. Yeah. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, there's the option for flat tessellation, but that's never done anything. So I don't really know what that is, so we're just going to disable that. Okay, well, too bad. See you later, guys. I have work to do. Okay, I'm going to use my melee to give me the torch. That's the one thing in Dark Souls 2 I've never figured out, is I hate how you have to hit certain things like 3 times to break it. It sucks. And I've never figured out in the params how to, like, switch that. I swear to God, it's, like, hard-coded or something. Yeah, you know what? I'll light a torch. Give me the goddamn torch. Also, the thing I love about this mod is because it's Dark Souls 2 lighting engine preset, you can just play it online. You don't have to worry about that. I'm so used to my mods not being able to be played online. Oh my fuck. Okay, I've been handicapping myself my entire Souls journey, and I will now use range. I'm gonna be unstoppable. No one will be able to even touch me. Also, I know there's like a hidden wall in one of these. I can't remember which spot, but knew you were there. Oh my god, I killed him with the torch. Insane. Not even the button I tried to hit. Okay, we got the trans coffin down there. Yeah, you know, I'm still not happy with how the water looks. It's too lit. And not in the fun way. Yeah, I hate when you do water receive shadows, because it, like, looks like ass. Like, the shadows just don't react naturally on the water. It's how the water is set up. I fucking hate it. And there's ways that I can make that less shitty, but I'll do that later. So that ends up... That's a lot of messing with sliders and shit. It's a lot. I think the other problem is that not all of them are set to cast shadows. That's probably the larger problem, right? Wait. Oh, snap to game camera. Shit. Yeah, that's probably part of it. Okay. Oh, that's better. Oh, okay. So that was mostly the problem. Is I just didn't have enough things being shadow casting. Oh. Well, that's an easy fix. Okay. I just set this whole fucking world to be shadow casting. Fucking fixed, man. That's all you had to do. Crazy. Who would have known? Okay. Well, yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Oh, my God. You scared the fuck out of me, dude. Homie was just listening to me the entire time, talk about shit. Yeah, 14 int is paying off. I easily thought through that one and went, oh shit, okay, yeah, that's it. I just hadn't set the whole world to be shadowcasting. Who knew? Dagger, right? That's a good backup weapon. Do really like the spell sounds. Very satisfying. Let me light this before you... Amazing. One spell and a fucking torch hit. I'm good to go. Okay, I almost thought that hit me. I was like, no shot. Fucking American sniper over here. Oh damn, what did he die from? What the? I don't think he died from my... Fuck. Just gonna beat him with the fucking torch. I'm almost out of torch time though. And no one here drops a goddamn torch. It's crazy. Yeah, I murdered him. We got more candy. I love life gems. I really don't understand the hatred of them, like, at all. The people who complain about life gems, I'm like, you are a thief of joy. You are a thief of joy. Like, just don't use them. And they're like, yeah, but it breaks the game. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Like, at all. And they're like, yeah, but it's crazy. It's unlimited healing. It's like, yeah, but it doesn't keep me from dying. At all. Like, not even a little bit. It's slow healing. Like, I don't know. I've never understood the hatred. You know? Shit. Can I not pick that? Oh, there we go. Let's make sure I have all my shit set up. Whoop, oh, pick the other one. Yeah, or don't. Whoop, no, not that one. Can't set that two-sided. How do they taste? Yeah, I think of them as like Jolly Ranchers, you know? Even though I know like you're not eating them, but it kind of feels like you're eating, you know? Oh, I talked too long and I ran out of torch time. Okay. Well, that's nice. It's the most predictable of the outcomes. I totally forgot I had a Ko-Fi stream bot. I was like, who the fuck is that? Yeah, torch run over. Shit. Fuck. I'm always like really bad at keeping torch time. I'm always like really hard up for torch time. And most people are like, oh, I have like 18 hours of torch time by the end of the game. And I'm like, what the fuck? How's that possible? Yeah, Majula looks pretty sick. Pretty happy with how Majula looks. Pretty happy. Oh my god, there's the music. There's the music, chat. Cinematic walkout. Cinematic walkout. I'll drink coffee. Oh my god, we still got it. What's up, girl? I missed her on my first run. I did not find her until much later. I was like, oh fuck. She was right over there the whole time. Just didn't know it. Oh, yeah, okay. Figured something was a little funky here. Ambient diffuse. Yeah, there you go. Oops. I had it set to be too dark. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah. Oh, DS2 is my least favorite in the series, but nothing beats Majula. Yeah, I've heard that pretty often. That seems to be the thing. The thing to say, which is, yeah, I totally, yeah, Majula is, even for, like, haters of Dark Souls 2, they're like, fuck, it is great. It is indeed, peak 15, I agree. Dark Souls 2 definitely started out as my least favorite. Because I played Dark Souls 1 and 3, like, vastly before Dark Souls 2. What's up, Ardom? Yeah, I played Dark Souls 2 like way later than 3 or 1. Uh, but over time it's become my favorite. It's just a lovely vibe. I think the combat is not, you know, it's not my preferred combat, uh, or combat feel. And obviously the bosses in the base game are kind of with a few exceptions. But, and that really surprises people. There are people on Twitter who couldn't believe that. That like, wait, you're saying the combat and the bosses aren't as good as the other ones, and yet you still prefer Dark Souls 2? And I'm like, I know, that sounds crazy. But, it just is. I love the vibe of the world. I like the variety. I love the characters. I love the story. I love the lore. I think the DLCs are fucking amazing. Shit. And so, and then I love all the quirky little fucking things that Dark Souls 2 does. Like environmental interaction and just some quirky shit. The torch mechanic I fucking love, you know? Yeah, like I just love being in Dark Souls 2. I think that's probably just the biggest part. I just love being in the world. It has a feel completely unique from the others. But I would argue that Dark Souls 1 feels very different from 3. So they all feel very different, right? But I think 2 for me is just...
Are you
ugh,
the next
pristine
one, or
vibes, you know?
There, I will take.
Dude, yeah, Desert Pyromancer grab animation, it's so good. And then they had that
Go
cut
on,
one
see
where
the
like she
king.
steps on you. So sick.
He who made Drang King.
Yeah, I
Vader.
like that Dark Souls 2, like they had to follow up Dark Souls 1. Like that's... And like once you see it in that context, I think it explains a lot of the things that people don't like. And not that it's not like that's going to make them like it, but I think if you put it in the context of a lot of the decisions they made were
Bearer
to
of the
punish
curse,
Dark Souls 1 players.
seek
Not really
misery.
punish them, but essentially,
For
how do we make the
misery
game
will lead
harder?
you to greater, stronger souls.
And for Dark Souls 1 players, they were like, oh,
You will never meet the king.
everyone
with
just ran
souls
by a
of-
lot of enemies. What if we made that harder? And what if we made it to where you couldn't just run to the fog wall and run by everyone? So like a
Seek
lot of the
those whose
decisions
names are
I see in that
unutterable.
context. And
Before there's
people
once
can
you
still
have-
like
so that
dislike
hope
those
will not
changes,
fade
but
away.
I get
Is that a
what they were
shard you
going for,
found?
right?
Here.
That is a shard,
to
yes.
see light, however fainted.
I'd say it's pretty faint. I have a pallid soul. She insulted me greatly, but it's also very true. Okay, see you later. Yeah, the Desert Pyromancer. Woo! I think that's what bugs me a little bit when because you know, obviously I love all three of them in the genre, but it does miff me a little bit when I go to Dark Souls 3 after playing a lot of Dark Souls 2. You know, it bugs me that like we got less features. Like they just took away a lot of the like power stancing was gone, life gems were gone, and it's like, well, okay. Pharaoh's Lockstone's gone. We didn't have a replacement system until ER, or Elden Ring. I don't know why I called it ER. With Stone Sword keys, right? And then power stancing came back. But like Dark Souls 3, it had less armor, less weapons. You know, you did have the blue flask, you know, so we had that. But it just had less. Like it was a more focused game. You know, it was also more linear. So I think those are sort of the elements that do bug me a little bit. Where I'm like, I wouldn't say bug, but it does make me go, okay. I miss it being a little quirky, you know? And I think Dark Souls 3 focused on, like, the big things of, like, the boss battles will be very cool. Second half, I would say. I think the first half is a little slow in Dark Souls 3. But the second half picks up a lot. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 definitely was more focused. They were definitely like, okay, there'll be 2 paths, and then they go down to 1, and it's going to be very linear, but we'll have like shortcuts, little shortcuts that are back, which was based on like the Dark Souls 2 Shulva DLC. That was sort of like the blueprint for the level design that Dark Souls 3 ended up just taking, understandably, and running with, you know? Like, we never went back to Dark Souls 1's first half being interconnected. They've just never done that again. Which is a shame, but I also, like, totally get why they moved away from that. Like, it was difficult as shit. At work, watching your videos? Hell yeah. Hopefully they don't put you to sleep at work. I mean, they might. Maybe that would work. Souls ASMR. Alright, let's go this way. You can totally fuck up this guy. Now, I know there's a guy right over here. Yeah, he thought he was slick. Dude, oh shit, okay. I really should be saving all my soul arrows for big fucker. Yeah, like Dark Souls 3 is focused, but like I kind of wish it was more like Bloodborne, where Bloodborne was also really quirky and had all these new mechanics, and it was just fucking, it got fucking weird. And I feel like Dark Souls 3 was just never that weird. And it's still amazing and like really awesome, and I think it has some of the best music they've ever composed, some of the best boss fights they've ever done, you know, and I just wish it was a little quirkier. I think it's like the least funny of the trilogy, and it's intentionally bleak because of obviously lore reasons, but I do miss some of the humor, you know, the jankiness from 1 and 2. Those games are just really funny. Also, I totally got this guy downloaded. Yeah, exactly. Dark Souls 3 because of the gameplay. Yeah, for sure. It has the tightest combat out of the trilogy, and it's not even close. I do think the one thing that also bugs me a little bit, the longer I've played Dark Souls 3, because obviously I've played it like 10, 15 plus times, who knows at this point. I think Dark Souls 3, because it's all sped up, you know, it's the Souls formula, but like fast, is that's why it can sometimes feel a little roll sloppy, because, well, you sped it up, so that just means the attacks are quicker, therefore there's more rolls that are needed, and that's where it does feel a little roll focused, you know. And Dark Souls 2, of course, went the other way, where they were like, what if we made it even slower than Dark Souls 1? And I can understand how they pivoted away from that, but the longer I play Dark Souls 2, the more I'm like, I get it. I still don't love the combat and the feel, but like, I get it. I get what you were going for. I really do. Doesn't mean I'm gonna love it, but I don't hate it as much as I used to. I guess that's probably where I come down on that. There's a certain methodical, sluggish nature to Dark Souls 2 that when I submitted myself to it, I found it much more enjoyable. But when I tried to fight against it and play it like Dark Souls 3, I hated it. So I figured, I was like, oh shit, okay, I should probably just play it like Dark Souls 2. That was probably the turning point for me, and I went, oh shit, I actually like this. Now I do have a Dead Zone mod by Half Grown Hollow, aka Evan, which makes the Dead Zone a lot better, so it does feel better to play. That's definitely an improvement. Yeah, I mean, Night Rain is definitely like, what if we sped it up like to cocaine levels? And I do feel like that works pretty well because it's like intentionally cocaine speed, and everything is designed around that speed. So like that does make sense to me. I was a little jarring at first, but every mechanic was built around that speed, so it feels, I don't know, it feels right for what that game is. But sometimes in Dark Souls 3 I feel it's a little, the speed's a bit much, and I just feel like I'm just rolling a lot. It's just rolling. Of course, that's not helped by the fact that they upped how many iframes you get in Dark Souls 3, slightly. So they sort of incentivized rolling even more. I think Elden Ring gets it right. I don't know, Elden Ring feels like the best balance of methodical but quick, but tight and satisfying feeling combat. But it doesn't feel like roll sloppy. you know? I don't know. Elden Rings feels right to me. That's still the best feeling one. I exclude Sekiro because I don't consider that a Souls game. Not that there's any problem if you do consider it a Souls game, I just don't. I think it's different enough that I just consider it its own thing. That obviously has probably the most satisfying combat out of any of their games, realistically. Oh shit, I ran out of soul arrows. You're so right. Isn't there an item I can, like, eat to bring back my, spell uses, right? The one thing I want from Dark Souls 3. There's one mechanic I want from Dark Souls 3. And there's not a lot of new mechanics in Dark Souls 3, but the blue flask could have been nice. Could have been nice. The spell uses, it's not my favorite. God damn it. You know what? I'll whack you with this fucking... Okay, actually, shit. I might die. Yeah, Strawberry Diesel? Dude, absolutely. I'll beat you with this fucking wooden stick. I don't need spells. I can just beat you. Up with my fucking staff, okay? Azim has joined. Oh, does it say when people join? What does that mean? That's joined. Okay. The hell's a Strawberry Diesel? Yeah, don't worry about it. Actually, is my title Strawberry Diesel? Did I do that? I probably did that. That checks out. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a, at least at one point, it was a strain of weed that was sold at some dispensary. And I called an Elden Ring character that. Oh man, check out the depth of field. That was pretty sick there. It turns off pretty quick, but it was nice there for a second. Okay, whomst is gonna give me more spell uses, you know? I mean, I'll just make it to the next bonfire, obviously. Bitch. Put Moses smoke back in the day. You know he was zooted out of his fucking mind. He had to be, right? Like the tablets and all the biblical shit that happened. Like, come on, he was high. He was writing that shit down. Yeah, let's. Oh, check it out. A little better. I don't want it to look too weird. Yeah, like that's pretty low poly. But then it's like, all right. I don't really like how either one of those looks, so we're just gonna leave that alone. I don't do weed because I ain't 16 no more. What? Hit me up when you want to take things to the next level. No, I'm good. I'm good. No, weed's cool. I don't have any problem with, like, other people doing other drugs, like, whatever. Do what you gotta do. Oh my god, look at that wood texture. What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh my god, how did I miss that wood texture? That's insanity. Here, hold on, chat. I don't think weed has to cut off at like 16 years old. I don't know. Why would I want to stop that? It's cool. Alright. Oh shit. Okay, sorry, Photo AI. I understand what you're saying. You don't like DDS format. Totally fair. Okay. Let's see, what do we get? What do we get? Usually the default settings are pretty solid for Photo AI. Meth's just a whole lot more fun. Yeah, I mean, that's one way of putting it. Yeah. Yeah. Stronger. I don't know. Downsides. I guess for me, like weed, it's probably TOS, right? I don't know. Who knows? It's probably TOS. Yeah, alright. Someone in chat will let me know. I don't fucking know. I'm not a streamer. Not really. Okay. Let's upgrade this wood texture. This texture looks like shit. I don't know how I missed it. It's wild. Yeah, it looks better. Okay. DS2 against TOS. Oh, so true. So true. Alright. Did I get the item up here? I did. I did. Yeah, we'll probably stop talking about drugs. I'm not a streamer. Yeah, a little bit. Not really. I don't know. I'd have to stream more often. I just didn't feel like streaming for like a fucking month. That's crazy. Hey, is that texture shit too? God damn it. It is. How the fuck did I miss so many textures? God damn it. I do think I'm just gonna stream on. So that was the reason why I'm not streaming on YouTube at the same time, like I normally did. Is that's just a bitch. That's just a bitch to do. YouTube streaming sucks. There's so many extra steps, and so I'm just gonna not do that. Like if I can lower the barrier for me to start the stream, that probably just means I'm gonna stream more, right? Ergo de factor, propter, hopter, copter, fucking Latin shit. That's how it works, okay? I'm just letting you know. Okay, let's go check out this texture. Have you tried Kick? No, I mean Kick, it just seems like if you stream on Kick, you have to be really problematic and awful. From what I can see, that's like where all the shitty people go. Not completely. Obviously, there's like normal people that are on there, but like that's where all the like shit ass people go. And also it's like backed by like a gambling website. Oh, I don't know much about it. Oh no, you're good. No, I don't mean that as like bad or anything. No, you're good. Kick is just like, yeah, apparently it's like where all the shitty people go. I don't know. There's like weird shit going on that website. Let's see. Let's turn down the de-blur a little bit. We don't need it to go too crazy now. We don't need to go too crazy. Yeah, like Kick is weird because when they announced it, and I think that's still how it is now, they're like, oh, you know how Twitch is taking half your money? What if we only took like 3%? So it's like a 97 and then 3% split. You know, so Kick gets 3%. And it's like, well, yeah, that's not sustainable. And they're like, yeah, but it's better for the content creator. I'm like, well, yeah, but they're running it at a loss. So like that's whatever. I don't know. That was like, I mean, sure, they're backed by a gambling website, but like don't expect that to be long term, you know? That ain't gonna happen. Our government banned Twitch for like a month sometime back. Oh shit, really? Oh, which government are you governed by? Was it Portugal? Oh shit. I always love I have followers from shit-ass Turkey. Really? Okay, a little Turkey action. Isn't that Erdogan? Isn't that the Erdogan guy? I don't know much about, you know, I'm not like a foreign policy expert. America has its own problems. That's where I'm from. So I don't have any room to speak. All right. Got it. Okay, the boulders look a little bit better, you know, and that's okay. Resident watermelon seller. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what that means. I don't know all the hip lingo. Shit. Hopefully all is going well. Oh, nickname for Erdogan. Really? Watermelon seller. Interesting. I've been a big watermelon fan. I'm kind of neutral against watermelons. I don't know. They're fine, but I also don't think, like, among all the fruits I could have, that one I'm like, meh. Come on, Streama. It's obviously the resident watermelon seller. Yeah. Yeah, I only know that, like, as for, like, nicknames for world leaders, if we can, like, I guess if we call them that, I don't know. I know the Xi Jinping is, like, Winnie the Pooh, right? He hates that. Trump, like, does he need a nickname? Not really. It's all in the name, realistically. Honey Melon Goated? I don't know if I've ever had a honey melon. I'm gonna be real with you. Oh, I kicked this guy down earlier. That's right. I was like, what the fuck are you doing down here? Also, yes, this is the magic player, magic character run, and I ran out of soul arrows. So I'm literally just beating them to death with a stick. I'll probably equip my dagger. Because once I get to the next bonfire, I'll have my spell uses back, but... like, this is working pretty well, right? I'm just kind of beating him to death. Oh, fuck you, dude. Yeah, this is working well. Yeah, it's doing good damage. I'm doing the power attack, so, like, this is pretty sustainable. The durability on the weapon is not great, which I think is totally understandable. The moveset in this game, you know, I honestly, I don't know, I've come around on, like, I like how methodical and sluggish it is. Do I like it as much as the other games? No, I still, the combat is, it's not my favorite. Damn. But I kind of like that they went for something. They were like, you know what, we're going to make it more sluggish, weapon durability is going to be more of a thing, and I don't know, I respect that they were like, you know what, let's fucking go for that. Not everyone's going to love it, but there's a charm to it that I have to admit I've warmed up to over time. Oh yeah, shit, I already have my dagger equipped. Fuck you guys, I'm gonna two-hand this goddamn dagger. Ooh, okay, thank you. Yeah, dagger is backup for sure. Like, look how fast this is. Whoa. I think it also has bleed. No, it does not. I thought it did. Shit. Really? Oh, fuck, okay. Well, okay, the range is, like, right up my own ass. It's brawling time. It really is. I could also pair... oh, shit, check this out. Oh, fuck. Wrong thing. I'm gonna parry him with my fucking fist. Check this out. Okay, well, not that one. I don't even have my Estus Flask equipped yet, because it's so slow. It's like 3 5 to... okay, let's try that again. Bitch. Come at me. Well, okay. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Hold on. Can we back up? Okay, alright. Alright. Okay, fine, dude. I'll drink my coffee. Oh, shit. Okay, he's back. Oh, got him. Dude. The visceral animations in Dark Souls 2 are so fucking sick. And I love how they're different based upon which weapon type you're using. That's really cool. Like, even Bloodborne has the same animation, no matter what weapon you're equipped. That's definitely something for Bloodborne. I wish they had a different visceral based upon the weapon type. Which I think in Bloodborne is, like, totally achievable, considering there's not that many weapons versus, like, the Souls games, right? Okay, so I know it gets, like... check that shit out. Okay, this is now a dagger and fucking gut them like a fish run. That's what this is. Wow. Check that shit out. Oh my god, I'm like fucking... it's like Arkham Asylum up in here. I'm Batman. I literally just go for the fucking death blows. Okay, well, not on that. I'll overwhelm him with speed. Shit, nice. But if you change the visual animation to Bloodborne, you can no longer always fist the pig. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe it'd be enemy specific. I don't know. I'm not sure how you'd do that. Oh shit, wooden bolts? I've also, like, barely ever used, like, a crossbow or a bow in a Souls game. I just don't do it. I don't know. Oh, we got Dr. Dude? I don't even notice. I gotta look at like chat person's names. Surely y'all know Dr. Dude. He was at what do they call it? Games Done Quick? GDQ? Playing stuff on a saxophone? It's crazy. Much better at Souls games than I am. I get raw dogged. Dr. Doot is the one who does the raw dogging. That's how it works. Oh, please tell me there's a message nearby that says try rear. That's what it said last time I was here. Damn it. Only recently learned that you don't have to wait for the enemy to fall down. That's true. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you can actually do it earlier. Yeah. And it'll do a different animation. It's pretty cool. I didn't know that until like way later, and I was like, oh fuck. That's a lie? No, that's true. Yeah, you can do it earlier. I'll test it on well, not on this guy. I'll kill this guy. Okay, well, shit, he hit me, so let's... Well, okay. Okay, let me Jolly Rancher up here, you know? Okay, you know what? Like, look. Bro? Okay, hey, you did a different move there. I think you know that I don't like that move. Also, that move was from fucking... Okay, look, I'm hitting the button. Okay, I mean, we gotta be real here. Miyazaki, I got that one. But, okay. Streamer sucks? Hey, that's 100% true. Fuck, dude. Okay, like, it's 3 to 5 business days. Hey, I hit the fucking... I swear to God, I'm not... This isn't a bit. I'm actually hitting the button. Yeah, I don't like the parry timing as much. Okay, I mean, we gotta be real. We gotta check the tape. I don't know. I don't know about that. There's a lot... Also, there's a lot going on. Oh, dude. I'm not good at parrying daggers, okay? It's very quick, and I'm... Dude, I don't know. There's no fucking shot. Can this not... Is this the anti-parry guy? Because, like... Okay. Shit, okay, sorry, didn't hit the button quick enough. Okay. Okay, this is the rest of the stream. I sort of... Okay. Is it because I'm parrying with my fucking hand? Okay, what is this timing? I don't normally have this much trouble parrying, but the dagger guys, I've never tried parrying. No shot. No fucking shot. Okay. Okay. No. Your timing is weird. I disagree. I fucking disagree. No shot. That's the right timing. I know it is. I've been up in the kernels. I've been in the code. I know... Okay. I didn't hit it fast enough. It's a thing. I promise. Oh my god, this is so good. No shot. No shot. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. No. You're not gonna give me the parry on this 30th attack. Fuck. There's no shot. Okay, it must be too early. Yeah, running out of life gems. Yeah, I'll have to use my Estus. Okay, maybe it doesn't work with the fist parries. I don't know, because like, yeah, you can do it on normal weapons for sure, like with the shield, right? Yeah, I'm doing it too early, I guess. Oh, yeah, there's also the archer guy up there that's hidden. After this, I'll move on. I swear to God, I know. Buddy? I'm so dialed in on this guy. I'm just fucking taking swings. No, you can't give it to me on like the 50th hit. I just don't respect that. Okay. That's... Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna kill you. I don't even care anymore. I'm done. No, I swear to, it's a thing. It's a thing. You can skip the animation and do a different one. I swear to God, it's definitely a thing. I was not high. It's not a fever dream. Oh fuck. Okay, well shit, dog. Don't, you know. Okay, well now that I'm here, I'm locked in. Okay, no one saw that. No one saw that. That's a speedrun strat. So now I'm back at the bonfire and I have all my spell uses. So like, look. We can all agree that was all part of the plan, okay? Okay, we're gonna wait till I get a shield. Because then it's total parry domination, okay? We all know it. Yeah, I will buy the key. That sounds fair. Yeah, give me all the Jolly Ranchers. I love that. Okay. Oh, didn't even equip my life ring. Shoot. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're back to spells, though. So that's the thing. I should put the dagger in my left hand, right? So I can, like, still use it? Yeah, I can do this. And cast a spell. Right? Yeah, illusory rings. So. Man, I can't even fight that guy. Man, the lock-on. The lock-ons have gotten much better in the later games. Oh, look at that quick stab. Got it. He can't do it. He doesn't have it like that. I definitely thought I was going to stab him up the ass. That did not happen. Ooh, hollow soldier armor. Nice. Oh, shit. I forgot how cool that looks. Never mind. We're... Oh, fucking shit ass in my taint. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I was hoping for, like, back shots, but I ended up casting a fucking spell at him. So, that's a dust pop. You know, it's one of those that you just kind of let loose. And I didn't mean to. I look so much cooler. Okay, this guy, you know you want to hit these barrels. Okay, well, I didn't expect the other guy to hit the barrels. Who the fuck are you? Are you the guy I ran past? Probably. God damn it. Okay, well, you're dead now, so. Oh, shit, I'm gonna fuck up Pursuer. Yeah, that scared the fuck out of me. I did not expect that guy to be behind me. Sheesh. Alright, Pursuer is so done for, because the other ones, they all respect the 1v1. So I'm just gonna fuck him up here. What's up, big dog? How you doing? Oh, I do good damage, dog. Obviously, I've never fought him as a spellcaster, so this is probably gonna be just insanely easy. Do your charge. Do your charge, big dog. Oh shit. Well, okay. I mean, you know, you shouldn't attack me when I was not ready for that attack. Hey, you rarely do that move, so don't pull that out at the 11th hour. That's insane. You barely do that move. You have like a 0.01% chance of doing that. Also, that move, super rare. Don't be pulling that out. Do your normal bullshit of just charging forward. Yeah, do that move where I can just dodge to the right. When they put your bitch ass in Night Rain, they better fix that. Don't want to kill you that easy. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay, he fucking did it. He did it. God damn it. Damn it. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. He got me. I gotta admit, I gotta give it up for the guy. He put on for his city, and I respect it. The famous hitbot. Yeah, there was one of them where I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that one. He still would have killed me regardless, but like, we got to check the tape on one of those because I don't know about that. Oh, now the other guy wakes up. All right. Bitch. Oh, he pooped out something. Ooh, firebomb. Fuck yeah, I'll put that on my bar. Oh yeah, because I do want to open up the shortcut back to the Cardinal Tower bonfire. Morning, soft sir. What's up, trivia? Isn't it wild that I'm streaming? Isn't that weird? Yeah, I should have parried Pursuer. Fuck. Hey, I'm not gonna get caught by this motherfucker. Whoever, yeah, this little bitch that runs up here and got my bitch ass. Okay. Hey, hey. I need you to do some housekeeping here. Oh, thank God you did it just in enough, far enough away from me. No shot. What did that go through your groin? There's no way. There's no way that that spell missed, okay? Homie didn't even know what happened. Okay, you're also dying because I have my own firebomb? I don't need you. I don't... Okay, you were saved by the fucking brick. How's trivia doing? Good morning. It's nice to be on a similar time zone. Wild concept. Okay, alright. Fuck it. Kobe! Ooh. Man, the sound mixing. Real good. Well, waking up a bit late? Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'll wake up at like 9 a.m. and then I'll just bed rot for 2 hours. And then I go, oh, okay. Should probably get up. Probably get up. And then I don't for a little bit. I also ordered food. This was a couple days ago. I ordered food at like 9 a.m. because I was fucking hungry. And it's one of those delivery services. It's not it's not like DoorDash or any of shit like that. It's called GoPuff. And I think it's pretty regional. But anyway, they deliver in like 30 minutes and they have like grocery and mostly bad stuff. But anyway, I ordered through that at like 9 a.m. I got donuts, milk, Oreos, just all the good shit, you know? And then I fell asleep for like 4 hours. And so they had delivered it and it was just sitting out there for like 3.5 hours. It was great. Luckily it was cold, you know? So everything was fine. But I was like, oh shit. Okay. Well, now we have our little shortcut. I'm gonna go. Okay, you should let me auto target, like, or lock on from back here. He's so smug about this right now that I can't hit his bitch ass. Yeah, I enjoyed the donuts quite a bit. Unfortunately, I ate them too quick. They're like those Hostess ones that come in the bag. Just put the donuts in the bag, man. Just put the donuts in the bag. That's textbook. That's textbook. Yeah, bitch is up there enjoying his high ground, and I get it. I get it. I get where he's coming from. But I also hate him, you know? I kind of hate him. Hey, what's up? Too late. Oh, shit. What the fuck happened in there? Oh, they shot the explosive barrels over here. That's right. Oh, fucking I forgot you guys, like, totally just run out. Oh, fuck. Please don't do a drop attack. Oh my god, that was so close. I saw my life literally flash before my eyes. I need the dark magic. I need dark Gurman. I need Hot Topic Gurman to give me the dark spells already. What are you using of mine for DS2? Nothing. I don't think specifically. This is just my Shadows of Drangleic preset, my texture mod, the latest DS2 lighting engine, of course. Oh, Midnight. Oh, got it. Sorry, trivia. Yeah. I'm a good streamer. I know. I know who is talking to who, obviously. For sure. Oh, Naked Emerald Herald? Yeah. I mean, you gotta use the big titty mods, okay? Be wary of ambush. Yeah. You're not wrong about that. Did you all clear yourself out? Ooh, we got a shield, chat. We got a fucking shield. Okay, now I'm gonna prove the parry thing. Okay? I can prove the parry thing exists. That you don't need to wait for them to lay down, right? I can prove it. I have an actual shield. Oh no, not a spear guy. I mean, I don't know about that. Like, spears are like, I've never been able to parry a spear in my fucking life. Yep, it's gonna be bad, Chad. Why are you backing up? Oh damn it. Okay, well, okay, that didn't work. Well, okay, I can't. Oh, actually, hey, hold on a second. Let me Jolly Rancher up. Yeah, it's a thing. I've been watching Andy Cortez stream, and he's been doing it a lot. So, like, I know it's a thing. It's just, dude. I hate how they like freeze you they freeze you in. Stop doing the fucking shield slap. That sucks, dude. Oh my god, I bitch slapped him. I bitch slapped him into the next game. Are you? Okay, well, fuck it. I'm gonna kill this guy, and I'm gonna prove it on a different guy, okay? Spear guys, we all know they don't count. They don't fucking count. Oh, the classic preset? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was the biggest thing, of, like, I missed the skyboxes. And so I was lucky that, like, I figured it out in my own preset without using the disable option. That's where this preset comes in. I was able to still have the skyboxes. Alongside the dynamic sky that lighting engine adds, but you can configure it to where you still see the skybox. That was definitely an important part where I'm like, I want to see the skyboxes because I think they're fucking awesome. So I finally was like, you know what? I need to go dive into the kernels and tweak the settings myself instead of doing the disable option, because I figured out the disable overrides in no way sets it back to like how the game actually looks unmodded. Like, not really. It only partially does. So I found out my classic preset not terribly successful at that. Oh yeah, this is where I disabled the world and character. Oh yeah, those guys are falling out and dying again. Crazy. Okay, well, they just keep falling out. Guys, I haven't even gotten over there yet. Okay, so I'm just gonna wrangle you guys over here. Grab Amber Heard. She's made a reappearance in society in Dark Souls 2. I've just been ticking the disable option and calling it a day. Yeah, I've just found that looking at like the actually 100% unmodded screenshots, I was like, oh, got it. So the disable overrides partially does, but not completely. Like, there are still things that are being done to the image that does not match up with the unmodded game. So I found out I basically had to go in and actually configure the preset myself to make it look as close as I can to the unmodded game, but obviously with all the benefits of lighting engine. Like, that's something I've put off for so long, and so that's essentially what this preset is I was like, fuck it, okay? I'll do it. I'll do it, and I'll mess with the 500 bajillion fucking sliders. Like, last night I was trying to get Drangleic Castle. You know that walk up to Drangleic Castle when you see it for the first time from Shaded Woods? It's like such an iconic shot, but it was really fucking hard to configure it to look like it does in the unmodded game. Really hard. Balancing like the perspective of the tower and like how much of it is visible versus the shadow and the volumetrics, and like, oh my god. Yeah, there's so many sliders that like literally, do I know what every single one does? Absolutely not. But I've also learned that like I can just tweak and toggle shit and just basically mess with the sliders until I'm happy with the image, and I can goof my way there. But do I know the actual definition of every term? God, no. Absolutely not. Oh, let's parry this guy out here. He's not a spear guy. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Hey. Oh, my God. He's popping the fuck off, dude. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. Well, that's not a move anyone has ever seen. Okay. That fucking... Okay, well, it doesn't work with the dagger. I don't know. It's a thing. Maybe I gotta get the Morning Star. I don't know. But, like, I know that you can do a different parry animation if you parry early. Oh, well, now he's just not doing it. Oh, maybe I'm hitting too early. Okay. It's a thing. It's a thing. I know it's a thing. The Dark Souls 2 experts will tell you it's a thing. So, I am apparently just not good enough to do it. Is this one of your... Yeah. This is the full-on Second Sin texture mod with all the added parallax occlusion mapping. Because I bundled that all together. Yeah, extra palm. Yep. I did Mondo Palm. This is the most palmed out that Dark Souls 2 has ever been. Yeah, so that's the thing. There is an option to visceral them earlier than the full laydown. I'm now learning that must be weapon specific, because the dagger, like, it's just not doing it. But I literally saw somebody streaming it just yesterday do it with the Morning Star. So, like, I know it's a thing. It's just I must not have the... Also, I can't actually use this shield as far as, like, the attributes. So I don't know if that's part of it. That's fake news. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, look. I've seen it happen. All the Dark Souls 2 experts will tell you it's a thing, but... Man, I'm having trouble getting it to fucking work, but yeah, I have a lot of palm in this mod. I also tweaked a lot of the existing parallax occlusion mapping that was too severe, and a lot of it I tweaked in Photoshop versus you could just use the actual slider for like the height map scaling, but I found if I tweaked the actual contrast of the height map and the blue channel, I found it a little bit better. What was I doing? I have 2,000. You know, I haven't leveled up at all. So let's go back to Homegirl. Can you make Pursuer wear a tuxedo? You know, speaking of Pursuer, first off, no. I'm not good enough for that. But second off, I want the Moonlight Ruin. I would like his mod to come out, or he could put out a separate mod. Because he made it to where you can equip Pursuer's armor. And I want to wear his armor. So I really hope... Dude, Pursuer is so going to be in Night Rain. I would bet money on that. If you're going to have Margit/Morgott invasions, there's no fucking shot you don't have Pursuer invasions. He's literally built for that. That's his lore. Like, I will question FromSoft if they do not have him invade. That's such a missed opportunity. Unbelievable, frankly. You know, the other thing that would be unbelievable is if they do not utilize Artorias. Like, there's no fucking shot that they do not have Artorias in Night Rain. He's the guy. He's him. You have to put him in there. Not to mention, like, with how Abyss-looking it looks, like when you open the final door, that is so Abyss-coded. There's no way you don't have Artorias be the final boss at some point. Yeah, exactly. Like, we know they're going to do Dark Souls 2 stuff because we already saw the screenshot that was not in the trailer. We did see Duke's Dear Freya. So we do know that, like, Dark Souls 2 stuff is going to show up, but you have to do Pursuer. There's just no way. It's too perfect. It's new. Easy recycling DLC. I mean, Night Rain is quite literally all centered around fan service. Like, I think if people complain about Night Rain being fan service, I'd be like, I think you might just not enjoy games. I don't know. Like, Like, I think if people are going to complain about that, I'm like, that game is just literally built for fun. And yeah, if you find it too fan servicey, I'll be like, okay. I mean, play a more boring game. I don't know. You know, like obviously I criticize Dark Souls 3 for being a little fan servicey, but like I feel like Night Rain is like literally designed for that, you know. Wait, it would have been fine had it been free. Why would they have Night Rain be free? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. I don't think that makes any sense. It's a product they made. I don't know why I would not pay for that. Unless you want it to be all microtransaction heavy, which it's not. Like, you have two options there. Free to play with a shitload of microtransactions, or not free to play and you don't have microtransactions. I'm going to choose that every single day. Right. I would still like it more with the original theme and appearance and stuff, etc., but I don't mind. Oh, do you mean like the whole game itself would be not Elden Ring, like, adjacent, or reusing like Dark Souls stuff? Yeah, I could see that, like a new world or something. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're saying it should be free, then like there has to be microtransactions. Like, why would a company put out a free product that has no way of making money? As far as I'm understanding, like that, I just don't think that makes a lot of sense. So like for $40, fuck yeah, dude, that sounds awesome. And having played it, you know, having played like all the different network tests, you know, sessions, I had a fucking blast. I'm actually like having a bit of withdrawals from it because it was honestly really fucking fun. It was, and even with randos, like I didn't even get to play with anyone because they only had that for like the last test, right? Ooh, that does look better. Oh, that's the other thing, trivia in this mod. I do have a lot of tessellation I've turned on for a lot of objects that didn't have it. I have been manually going through and doing that to anything that would benefit from it and not look like shit. Yeah, honestly, the tessellation for a lot of the objects that like it works on, it's really good. Yeah, it's. I've done a lot in Dragonary last night. Yeah, I've been adding it to basically everything that benefits. So this mod has been a lot of the stuff I've been putting off. Oh wait, yeah, oh yeah. Let me revert back to what you were saying earlier. Yeah, what do you mean by energy conservation? I need another cup of coffee because I don't offhand know what that's referencing. Also, I need like a tissue. Fucking allergies or something. Yeah. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah, that is a great call out. Yeah. I remember you talking about that. So they go higher than 199. Interesting. So essentially like lowering everything down. God, is there a good way of doing that that's not just purely manual? Because that would have been perfect for me doing when I was already like going through and upscaling all of them. I've unfortunately already done that. But that's fine. I could just click on them and then go to the text override and then immediately type in like the first like 4 numbers and then I'll find the albedo and I could just do it that way, I guess. That could be worth it. I think for DS3 Rage is doing thing in shader. Yeah, I figured there might be like a more broad-based solution. Usually the manual solution is like the best results, but yeah, obviously it's like a shitload of work, so. Yeah, I figured there'd be like a shader level cap on that or something. Yeah, in this case, like the manual method, that's what I've usually learned from Souls modding, is that like the really boring, slow method is usually the best method. And that's also why the tessellation, I totally understand why Rage didn't have the tessellation on everything by default, because there's a lot of things it doesn't work on. And it creates issues, and it creates seams, and because there's 2 different map pieces. So like the manual selection of like being able to do it by case basis makes perfect sense, you know? but lowering the white will preserve the look better. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta look into that. It's a good call. Yeah, I've been enjoying my time with Dark Souls 2 modding, and I think it's specifically because, like, it does get annoying after a while of consistently loading out of a game to load back in, to load out, to load in, to load out, to load in, to edit the text file, to load back in. You know, and I admit it is very nice to just be able to visually mod as you're in the game. That's just, you know, it reminds me of modding Demon Souls, you know, with the debug mode actually working, right? Now, you can't save those changes, but you can just change them in the text file as you're doing it. But yeah, I've definitely missed that. Also, yeah, all these rocks here, I put the tessellation on. Looks pretty good. Yeah, hold on, what about that rock? Is that rock? Is that rock good? No shot. There's no fucking shot I haven't upscaled that texture. There's no way. I mean, apparently I haven't, but... Man, what the fuck? God damn it. Still waiting on the new, like, beta build of Fiverr Editor so I can, like, turn off the backface culling for Demon Souls stuff, but I haven't gotten that from Pear yet. Okay, so I already had my photo AI open. See if we can get a good upscaling result without fucking up the texture too much. Honestly, the de-blur works pretty well, as that's what adds most of the detail. The denoising is less... it kind of just moves the pixels around. I don't know. I've never found the denoising to really be terribly important. But I usually just try to see, okay, are we adding detail? Are we fucking it up too much? I like a little bit of crunch, you know? I like a little crunchy texture. I like a little bit of sharpness, as I think by default, the one criticism I would have of Dark Souls 2 lighting engine, just the way the LE functions, is it loses a bit of that sharpness, the crunchy visuals that I would say FromSoft tends to over sharpen their games, but I think LE by default goes a little bit the other way, and it's not fixed 100% just with the sharpening slider. It's a whole thing. Now I'm just talking out of my ass, but yeah, okay, it's not bad. Has left. Client exited. Is anyone else seeing that in chat? Yozum has left. I don't know how to say that. Do people normally announce when they're leaving and entering? That's weird. Is that a new thing? Do they type that themselves with italics? I don't know. That feels weird to me. I don't know what that's all about. He got banished to the Fat Cave. Damn, okay. We love the Fat Cave. Fat Cave is Fat Cave. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I sent it back to a PNG from a PNG. That makes total sense. Wager it's a plugin. Okay, that's a god. What a weird fucking plugin. I don't know why. I would never want to announce that I'm leaving or going. Like, I don't know. It seems weird to me. Oh, these are different rocks. God damn it. So these rocks aren't in part of the other rocks. Well, shit. Okay. Nice. Nice. A little bit of tessellation. You love to see it. Got it. All the other rocks are... No shot. Fuck you, Dark Souls 2 lighting engine. I'm telling you, I had the tessellation on these rocks. There's no doubt in my fucking mind. I'm gonna hit the save level like 500 times. Save the tessellation, okay? Save the tessellation. I swear to God, I put that on. Okay, well, it turns out they already looked okay, but now they look a little bit better. Let's level up, because I got some souls. I also have the key to the blacksmith, which is pretty sick nasty. I remember there was one playthrough of this game that I think it was probably like my 13th playthrough, God knows which number. And I wasn't high, but for some reason I forgot, and I kept talking to him, and I was like, dude, I have your key. Can I give it to you? And he was like, I don't know, man. I hope somebody opens this door. And I'm like, dude, I got the key right here. Are you not going to work? Like, are you not going to get up and open it? This is crazy. And then I remembered that I was a dumbass and I had to open the door myself. So I was like, oh shit. What's up, or 0707? I'm sure that actually is supposed to be like a name when you say it out loud. But I'm never not going to be the worst person to pronounce Twitch handles, frankly. Ooh, short bow. Sick.
But first...
Okay. I'll see you. Playing this game high makes me a tense mess. Yeah. Dude, I was zooted out of my fucking mind like 3 days ago playing this. It was great. It's so cool. It makes any game better, arguably. Like Returnal. Ooh, boy. Returnal's crazy when you're high. It's crazy when you're not high. It was like double crazy when I was high. It's great. Alright, let's suck up. Also, can we talk about this? I talk about this every time I play Dark Souls 2. I'm going to make a video of all of the features and like quality of life things that I think Dark Souls 2 like should get credit for, but people don't talk about it a lot. And it's a small thing, but notice I have 3 of this consumable here. And I hit it, and there's no use multiple. There's not a use and a use multiple like Elden Ring and all the other fucking ones like DS3. It's literally just use, and then you choose how many you want to use. That's how it should be. They nailed it. They fucking nailed it in Dark Souls 2, and then they just went away from that. Dude, like, this is how you should do it. And here's the brilliant thing about this system, is that you can click on, there's only one of these. And so it intelligently just uses it. It doesn't pull up the, oh, how many do you want to use? Well, it knows that there's only one. That's, like, you nailed it. You fucking got it. I don't know why they moved away from this. Every time in Elden Ring, I'm always like, ah, damn it, fucking shit. Stop having 2 options. Just have the one. It works, you know, so. It's a small thing, but. No, in DS3, they have the same, it's like, oh, you have to hit a separate use multiple. And then there's also a use, and so I'll commonly hit the use and then only use one, and I'm like, fuck, no, I actually wanted... This just simplifies it. It's the perfect system. Use, and then I pick how many I want to use. Boom, easy peasy, done. No confusion, I don't hit the wrong button. And for some reason, they just won't do that again. Yeah. And it's not like it's a huge deal. It's not. But also, yeah, by default, Dark Souls 2 moves your character off to the right, and it doesn't close the inventory when you use stuff. Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, you have to specifically utilize a special version of the menu that doesn't disappear. Once again, Dark Souls 2 nailed it. This is how you would do it. I don't know why the other ones, they go, oh, here's the quick view, or here's the... And it's unwieldy, and Dark Souls 2 just nailed it. I get to look at my character, I get to use items, and it doesn't go away. That's it. You've done it. You've nailed it. And yet they moved away from that too, so... I think that these are the small things that like have made me appreciate Dark Souls 2 more and more over time. Where I'm like, damn, that's some good shit. You know the other thing? Okay, strap in for this one. This is one that I don't think anyone has ever talked about. Because it's such a small thing. But if you'll notice, Dark Souls 2 is the only game, and maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but I don't think so. It's the only game in the series by From Software that lets you actively hit A or another button to skip past the logos at the beginning. You have control. In the other ones, you really don't. You kind of do, but you kind of don't. It doesn't let you go through the menus. But Dark Souls 2 is the only one that you can actively quickly go through them faster by hitting A. It's such a cool little detail that they didn't continue 100%. It's one of those where I'm like, damn, that was a good feature, man. It was a good-ass feature. Yeah, so it annoys me when I boot up the other games and like I can't hit A to go through them. Yeah, exactly, Wolfie. It's a kind of skip, but like there's a delay to it. And Dark Souls 2 was like, no, you can just skip them whenever you want. Just hit the button. It's those little things. It's those little things that add up that I'm like, damn, that shit's nice. That's just a nice quality of life feature, you know?
Bearer of the curse.
Make up for Black Gulch? Yeah,
Seek
oof.
souls.
Oof, yeah.
Larger, more powerful
I am
souls.
not a huge Black Gulch fan.
Seek the king.
I am
That is the
not.
only
I
way.
like that it's quick. That's the only thing that like
Lest
makes up
this
for Black
land
Gulch
swallow you whole,
is
as it has
it's
so
a very
many others.
concentrated ass. And you get to run past and like it's over in a second. But yeah, not the biggest fan. But and that's kind of the thing though, is if I really think about it, the Black Gulch and the Gutter even, like when I add those up, I actually don't think it's as annoying as my first time in Blighttown. Specifically when you go through the regular way after going through the depths. Like depths plus Blighttown for me is so much worse than the Gutter and Black Gulch. And that's a personal thing, of course. But I personally find the depths and Blighttown to be vastly like worse for enjoyment. And yeah, I haven't found it to be too terrible. Fine, I'll do a little bit of ADP. I'll do it over time. Blighttown without remastered? I mean, either way, like Blighttown in terms of how it functions, like not visually at all, like that is mostly the same anyway. It's just the difficulty of Blighttown and being in all those like small spaces, and there's fucking wood scaffolding, and it's just fucking awful. And there's poison everywhere, and it's a fucking mess. Now, if you take the back way into Blighttown, it's way better. Like, if you take the back way using the master key, it's like 500% better because you avoid most of the shit. The depths, I think the depths is my least favorite level, like, in Dark Souls 1. I fucking hate the depths. I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. It's all bad vibes, you know? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the toxic, well, yeah, like the dart throwers or dart spitters or whatever the fuck. Yeah, like that is brutal. It's just brutal. So it's definitely a part I don't love, you know? But there's always those parts in the game. I think Dark Souls 3, I think the big issue I have with that is like the first half of that game is a bit of a slog for me. Like, I think doing back-to-back Road of Sacrifices and Farron Swamp, woof. Woof. That's a 1-2 punch of just shit. And then if you take the certain path, you do Road of Sacrifices, Farron Swamp, and then you do the Catacombs of Karthus, dude, that's a 1-2-3 absolute shit-ass punch for me. That is just, like, the Abyss Watchers are fantastic. But the areas? Dude, I don't like any of them. I don't like any of those 3 areas. Cathedral of the Deep, also don't like it. So, like, the first half of DS3 is a bit of a struggle bus situation for me, because I'm like, I just don't like these areas. And it's not even like I think they're memorable, and they were designed to be terrible, and they are. But they're, I think, the most offensive, and that I don't think they're that memorable. And that's a personal preference. Some people I know love, like Farron Swamp. But, like, Farron Swamp, I think fucking sucks. I don't think it's interesting. I don't think it's fun. I think every enemy is fucking annoying. I think the fact that you have to fat roll through certain portions of it, I'm like, I get it, but also it's fucking annoying. Like, I don't like the look of it. I don't like the vibe of it. Yeah, that part, and then you throw the Catacombs of Karthus at me right after that. Like, I'm like, I gotta log out of the game. I'll come back. Let me take a day off. You know, I fucking hate the Catacombs. I think that's like a low point for me, where I'm just like, I fucking hate this. But the second half of DS3 is like, holy shit, you know, that shit's cool. I think that gets a lot better. And it's funny because I think Dark Souls 1's like the opposite, where the first half is like god tier. The second half of DS1, It's not as fun for me. I like to play the first half. The second half, you do away with the interconnected level design. And that sucks. And the areas are kind of eh. Like, when I really think of the second half of DS1, do I like Duke's Archives? I do not. Do I like Izalith? I do not. Do I like Tomb of the Giants and Catacombs? I do not. I just don't, you know, so it's tough. It's tough. The second half is just, it's not my jam, you know? I think the weak, non-interconnected world of DS3 is a big part of why those areas stink. I would agree. Yeah. Yeah, you have like 2 pathways in DS3 up until it like conjoins, right? And it just, it's a slog, man. Yeah, exactly. I think Bloodborne is like the blueprint or how they could do it. Like, it's not interconnected, but like there are interconnections, and Central Yarnum has like a lot of different pathways, and it's interesting. And I've never grown tired of the Bloodborne areas. Like, even Forbidden Woods, I don't know, I don't hate. Like, there's some reason that doesn't evoke the same like Farron Swamp feeling. I just hate it. And Road of Sacrifices, I don't like. I don't know. There's also something about enemy design, I think, that the Bloodborne enemies, for some reason, Bloodborne enemies aren't nearly as annoying as Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3, it just feels like everything is like really anxious, and I don't know, there's something about it. Oh, the first area last, like Bloodborne. I think Bloodborne's level design is definitely like the hybrid of their earlier level designs with their, I don't know, the Bloodborne one, that one really works for me. That, because I feel like Bloodborne, at least for me, is fairly consistent throughout of like enjoyment and memorable areas, and I think it's like some of the best work they've done. And for me, Bloodborne doesn't have that like first half or second half problem. I honestly enjoy like all of it, to be honest. DS3, it takes a little bit for me to get to the areas that I like. Like, I think Irithyll's really cool. Anor Londo obviously gets really cool. And Archdragon Peak, I think, is really fucking cool. And I don't really like Aldrich as a boss that much, but Pontiff was really fucking sick, you know? And I'll admit I actually really dislike Duke's Archives in DS3. I don't like it. I like that Duke's Archives less than I like Dark Souls 1 Duke's Archives. And that's not a high bar. But I admit, I do not like that. Drangleic Castle, or no, not Drangleic Castle, Lothric Castle. I actually think that map's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't hate that. But I think that's my problem with Dark Souls 3. The longer and longer I've played it, the more I'm like, I don't know how memorable these areas actually are for me. And that's such like a personal thing that, like, that's just, I don't know. It's a fairly meaningless commentary because it's such a personal thing. But I just don't find them to be areas that I want to go back to. It's weird, you know? But, like, I don't have that with Bloodborne areas. Bloodborne areas I generally really like. I think they're all, like, varied and, I don't know. I guess Cathedral Ward, I'm not as, like... Cathedral Ward felt like a worse... Well, it felt like an extension of Central Yarnum, I guess. Because it kind of... I mean, it was, right? Yeah, Dark Souls 3, I don't know. It's definitely the one I least enjoy going back to, because... I don't know, I just don't really like the areas that much. Like, Undead Settlement doesn't really stand out in my mind a whole lot. High Wall of Lothric, I think, is probably the more memorable one out of the bunch. But I still don't, like, love being in it and enjoy it. But I like it better than some of the other areas. I don't know. I'm torn a little bit. It's just, like Dark Souls 2, even if like there's an area I don't particularly like is a really challenging area, like Black Gulch or the Gutter, there's still some vibe about it that doesn't give me like existential dread. like Dark Souls 3 can't, you know. I don't know. It's such a personal preference kind of thing. But I just like being in Dark Souls 2's world. It just feels so weird and dreamlike, you know? Bitch. Also, the Fashion Souls in Dark Souls 2 is just fucking insane. It's so good. Like, I've been helping out Andy Cortez, like with modding at least. He's doing his first playthrough. And he's just like, dude. Also, this grass is a little too bright. Yeah. I am struggling with that a little bit for the Dark Souls 2 lighting engine preset, in that the LE specific objects that are placed, like grass like this, they're lit just a lot brighter than everything else. Yeah, that's the ambient. No, I want the LE ambient lighting. And you can kind of tone them down, but in the sunlight, they still come off as too bright. And there's like a limit. You're limited in what you can do with it. Like some of them are just too bright, but everything else in the scene is correct as far as like how I want them to look. But the grass is just too bright. But it's also the SSGI. Admittedly, the SSGI I have tuned up a little bit higher. But that's kind of the problem I'm having, is that the SSGI looks great on the general environment, but I don't like how it looks on the grass. So if I could tell the grass to not be affected by the SSGI, I would. But I don't think that's an option. So I'm kind of taking the good with the bad. Also, I realize I haven't been using spells at all. I've been yapping. I'll always have commenters that are like, you talk too much during your streams. I'm like, well, I don't know what you expected. What do you want from me? I am the person who's streaming. Why would I not be talking a lot? Did you come here for me to not talk? Yeah, it is a stalling thing, yeah. It's mostly that I'm just bad at multitasking. Yeah, exactly. Like, realistically, those are the commenters that I've seen before where they will just comment to complain about something. And it can be like the most nothing burger thing. And it's just like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess you just don't like a lot of stuff. I don't know. Like, of all the things to complain about, it's like, why would I not talk a lot? Yeah, like, have you not seen any of my videos? That is the pitch. Doesn't work for everybody, but like, you got here from a 50-minute video about mod patch notes. Like, well, yeah, like if they had watched any of my videos, they would know, like, that's just my jam, you know? I'll be like, I don't think you know me very well, right? That's like that meme of from Inglourious Bastards, of like whenever he says 3 something or whatever, and the guy holds up 3 fingers. It's kind of that, because you're kind of like, oh, so you don't really watch my content, which is fine. Like, I don't, you know, expect anybody to, but it's like, you kind of out yourself of like, kind of my whole thing, right? You know, and I'll always get those comments where they're like, I think if you edited better and less ramble, you would get more views. And I'm like, yeah, but I think you're forgetting about a very important aspect there, is I already get like a good number of views. The part of it is like, why would I mess with success? Like, if I can already get like 20,000 views on something, like, doesn't that mean the formula's probably working? I don't know. I think that's sort of the context that some people are missing. It's like, I don't know. It seems like it's working. I'm not an expert. Throwing knife. Nice. Okay, I gotta go back through here. I always think that there's like a fucking ladder to go back up, but there's not. Okay, let me go back through here. Yeah, I got some souls, big dog. Hey, why are you down here? I don't think that's your normal standing spot, right? Oh, shit. Can't wait till I get hexes. I need to, once I get the climax spell, it's so over for you guys. It's like, I'll just be able to randomly bust on people depending on how many souls I have. That's so cool. More games need to do that. Okay. Oh yeah, Last Giant. Yes, we're gonna fuck up Last Giant right fucking now. I forgot I unlocked that shortcut. Yeah, quote of the year, dude. Once I get the climax spell, you're like, look, you're not ready. You're not ready for this. You're not ready for the orgasm that's gonna come out of this fucking spell. It's insane. You got that great soul arrow equip? Oh shit! You're so right. You're so right. I need chat's help when it comes to spells and like learning new spells and how any of that works because dude, there's no fucking shot, okay? I should be able to absolutely dominate your fucking mind. This dude has absolute balls of steel. Insane plays here happening. He didn't fucking flinch. There's no shot. Can I tilt down? Fucking Strawberry Diesel. Fucking tilt down. God. Just tilt that shit down. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I think these rocks don't do well with tessellation. If I remember correctly, these do not look good when I add tessellation. I can't remember. Let's see. Up 802. Yeah, it seems like Rage Vitamins fixed the seemingly bug in that when you would have a blend like this with obviously 2 albedo, 2 normal maps, the second albedo map, it used to be that you could never uncheck the roughness in alpha setting. For whatever reason, that used to be like, you just couldn't turn that shit off. It was impossible. And now you can. So, I don't know what that's all about. Oh, this is the wall, too. Oh, shit. No wonder we don't use tessellation, because I don't think that's gonna... Well, okay. Well, it kind of worked on the rocks, but... Is it fucking up the wall? That's the real question. Well, okay. I'll add that to the shadow map. That's fine. I mean, I think it worked. I mean, it's doing it on a flat surface, which I can't imagine it would have any tessellation to perform on this fucking flat surface, so I think we might be fine. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, it's like pushing the wall back. Yeah, that's probably not a good call. Yeah, okay, we'll keep it off. Are you using the most up-to-date beta version of DS2 LE? I am. I am downloading the straight from the Discord. I'm eagerly awaiting whenever the newest Dark Souls 3 lighting engine will come out. Because, oh boy, I would like to make a video about that. I have a version of DS3 lighting engine, but like it's pretty buggy at this point. So like it's an old version from like 2 months ago. So I don't think it's a good thing to really show off. It's not representative, I think, of like what it will be. So I've not made a video about that. Okay. We can definitely, absolutely dominate the Last Giant. Oh, that's right. You were telling me about spell. Don't I have to do that at the bonfire? I have to, like, tell it to use Great Soul Arrow, right? I literally have never equipped another spell. It's never happened. Attune spells. You'll love to see it. Okay. Oh, so I only have 1 slot. How do I get more slots? How does that work? Is that based on how much intelligence I have? Or do I have to see Carhillion level attunement? Fuck, okay. Okay, I guess I'll keep the 30 soul arrows for now until I level... Okay, I'll level attunement. Well, actually, let's go back to the Majula real quick. I have literally never put in a point in attunement before in my life, so this is a groundbreaking moment. You can get more with rings. That's right. Oh, I bet the cat spells, or the cat sells a ring that does something like that. I don't know why my memory is thinking the cat sells a ring that might have more attunement slots. I don't know. Oh, I have 1 to use. Probably wasn't worth it.
Bear seek
Hello.
lest
I have enough to level up. Oh, shit, I did. Oh shit, slots. 2. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Oh my god, we have 2 spells. It's so over for these people. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, it's so on, Last Giant. So on. Bear, seek last, yeah. You know, I mean, if she wouldn't, like, repeat the same thing every time, I would probably let her speak, but, you know. Do they use Gaelic names in this one? That's a great question. That's a great question. I don't know. Alright, let's go fuck up Last Giant. Let's do it. Later, nerd. Also, what's up with the turtle guy? What's up with the turtle guy who sometimes shows up around here? How does he get here? How far away is he? Is he the guy that's all the way out where the big sword is? Because sometimes when I'll come back here, there's a fucking turtle guy. And I'm like, where the fuck did you come? He's on the other side of the elevator. No shot. That's crazy. Interesting. Also, what's the lighting preset in here? What are we doing? Oh, this is just regular Forest of the Fallen Giants? Really? I figured this would have been some sort of interior G-Baron. Alright. I'm not in this hallway very often, so I'm gonna click around, because I think I may have left some textures untouched. Oh, roughness and alpha. Oops. Oop, yeah, there's an albedo on a normal map. I didn't touch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Yep, apparently I had not done this texture, which actually does have parallax to enable by default. Whoops. That's my bad. Oh, yeah, that's a low-res texture. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that adds some good crunch. Shout out Photo AI, it's pretty good. They also have Gigapixel AI. It's really annoying that they have 2 different like upscaling programs, but I find the Photo AI one has more toggles and settings. But generally the AI model, standard V2, pretty solid. Use high fidelity V2 if it's something that doesn't need sharpness and you actually need to like smooth it out a bit. Then the high fidelity one works pretty well. Yeah, I don't know why they still have 2 completely different programs for upscaling. It's like, I think you should probably move that into one program. That's just me. Is it a pain in the ass to update DS2 LE? Yeah, no, thankfully it's just a drag and replace, yeah. So what I do, because I can't copy the atmosphere presets folder that you'll get with DS2 LE, because that'll override, you know, my pre-existing presets. So basically I just copy the DXGI .dll, and then I copy the shader folder that comes with it, and that just handles the update. And I just don't take the other things because I already have like those set up. I need to make sure my shadows are draining lag. I think I have that in the description where I say that of like, hey, just make sure you don't copy over the atmosphere presets folder because that'll just wipe that shit out. Basically, yeah, because whenever they update DS2 LE, they commonly are making changes to the default atmosphere extended preset, which is the same one I'm using. So like, yeah, yeah, okay, let's go with that one. That was a pretty good result. I'm happy with that. And then we're gonna, you can also see I use the X Mad Hack tools. Very good context menu for converting to DDS. Thankfully with DS2 LE, you can just straight up use BC7. So I don't have to like open up another program realistically. It's kind of nice. Have you touched the dragon memory? Where there's basically nothing there. Oh, you mean like nothing there as in like it's super busted in the mod? Or like it... Because yeah, there's that one dragon memory that you go into from Duke's Dear Freya, but like there's nothing there. Yeah, like there's one thing to pick up and then like that's it. It's just like I think it's just like a vibes-based room. It's cool. But there's not a lot there, you know? Yeah, Dukes, yeah. Yeah, there's just not a lot there. It does seem like a cut content thing of like Did y'all plan for there to be a little bit more in this memory? Kind of like the other memories have a lot more going on, but that one is just like, he's just chilling. It's like, okay. I respect it, you know. Okay, so now let's now for the normal map. Oh shit, okay. Actually, I don't know if that, I think that enabled the parallax. Yeah, that was my bad. I just forgot that that was a thing. Oops. Okay, bricks. Yeah, okay, I did the albedo map there. That is a normal map that can be overwritten, but realistically, I don't think that's gonna... Ooh, let's see how the tessellation works on these bricks. I doubt I'm gonna like it. I doubt I'm gonna like it, because I think these are ones that, like, I don't think are gonna mesh well with that. Yep, they look bad. Yep, no, they look bad. We'll keep them flat. That's where you need a beveled edge. If I could edit them in Blender like I can with Dark Souls 1 models, I would just do a beveled edge on those like rectangular bricks, and that would fix them. They actually look pretty decent. I take that back. Those look fine. Just make sure I didn't miss anything around here. Okay. I'll add the shadow map even though. Yeah, actually tessellation I think is gonna work real well on these. Let's see. Yeah, they get a little funky looking. No, that's fine. They already look a little weird, so like I don't think that's. Yeah, okay. I like Fong tessellation. That's fine. Yeah, in real world uses. Yeah, that now they look a little bit better. Okay. That's this mod in a nutshell. Little tiny things like that. What is this? Is this a stalactite or stalagmite? Which one is that? Oh, sick cutscene. Oh, it looks cool. Damn it, I didn't get more coffee. Also, I'm hungry. Also, Last Giant, I need to upscale your texture, big dog. I'm gonna be real with you. I need to upscale it. I think I grabbed his texture. I think I was able to grab his texture. It's really cool. I didn't know you could do this like while the cutscene's playing. Okay, hold on. I think I got his texture. I'm pretty sure. I think I got his texture. Also, it's too bright in this room. I'll have to fix this room after I kill him. Actually, hold on, big dog. Let me... This is a ballsy choice, but like... Okay, shit. Ow. Okay, ow. Yeah, I'm trying to grab the texture. It's not... Because I don't want to dump the textures. Actually, I guess I could dump the textures. Because it would go into a texture dump folder, and like I could find his out of the bunch, but I kind of like the specifically picking the textures. So. Dude, you're so done for. I have a great soul arrow. You've never seen magic like this before. I rolled like 6 years early on that. Yeah, he's got some cake to him. Oh yeah, look at this. Fucking fire giant. Let's see it. And then Bloodborne was like, okay, you can rip one arm off. What if we had Amygdala rip off like 4 arms? Yeah, it's so cool. You could see where this continued on to Elden Ring. They were like, we'll bring this back. Oh shit, that attack? Damn it, okay. You're so done for, my guy. Oh shit, you hit me with that? I don't know about that. A very disrespectful chug. Oh shit, we traded. Yeah, this boss has suffered pretty bad, that's for sure. He's definitely been tortured. It's not a good time for this guy. Yeah, I don't like how bright it is in this room. Yeah, I must have tweaked this incorrectly because yeah, this doesn't. Yeah, it's a skylight. Yeah, okay. I mean, I like there to be a little bit of fog, but I think it's the ambient. Oh, ambient diffuse barely changes anything. Jesus Christ. My cat's trying to eat cables because of course he is. All right, hold on a second. I gotta get coffee, frankly, and like something to eat. Probably toast, peanut butter, something like that. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. Bitch ass. Oh shit. I forgot. I forgot that the screensaver thing for lighting engine does this. I forgot to go in and delete those screensaver options. I feel like there should be an option in the user settings for like not doing that, you know? And you can only move your mouse to get rid of it. I don't know. I don't know why we need it, to be honest. Yeah, what the fuck happened to this room? This room got jacked up. Shit. Yeah, you'll notice like disable lighting overrides. Does change some stuff, but does it make it 100% look like the unmodded game? It does not. That is not, um, that is not what it does. Oh my god, there's a lot to mess with. Ooh, the SSGI. I've generally found the SSGI I like around 5 or 6. Not 100%. Yeah, what do I have this set to? You can always use the exposure part as like a hack for like, oh, okay. Let me get to my desired result quicker. Oh, oh no shot. This, I had the base game. If you notice on the right here, I had to like expand it out. It actually says disable base game dynamic sun shadows. For some reason I had that like enabled. That's weird. I don't know why I would do that. Okay. Because this is actually a spotlight, so it should actually be casting a shadow. From, oh shit, I'm in the object editor. Shit, my bad. Oh, let me do tessellation on these real quick. Oh, check it out. That's so good. Oh my god, high poly rocks. This shit is crazy. Oh my god, look at that. That's insane. It's so satisfying. Ooh, can't do that one. Ooh, but I can do these ones. Sick. Yeah, 16. Yeah, where's God Howard at? 16 times the detail. It's such a subtle thing that like I don't think anyone would notice, but I love it. It's just a little bit more geometric density, you know? That's what this game needed. Just a little bit. It's a little rough around the edges here and there. Yeah, it should be. Let's go to the light editor here. It's the spotlight up here. Oh, really? So I just had it overridden, but I hadn't replaced it with an LE light. Interesting. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I replaced it with an LE light. And, oh, it might be the angle. Okay, let's see. So that's light 7. Maybe. Maybe. Light 7, light component. Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I actually think the volumetrics are a little low on it. Oh shoot! There we go. We needed the volumetric light shafts. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Now I can mess with the phase factor here. Yeah, okay. You gotta get it just right. Yeah, that's what the square fall off, which is one of the rare cases where I don't want to use the square fall off, which cuts down on the over volumetrics. But here I actually like it. Yeah, and if you do cast volumetric shadows, it will then actually, the light will then only go through the hole here, which is exactly what you want it to do. Yeah, let's go back to, so this is basically how you make the preset. Is you just go through this and consistently. Oh, yeah, there you go. That fixed. Now, yes, that fixed the fucking light leakage here. Yes. Oh my god, we've made it so much better. Sick. Although I think the intensity is a little too high, actually. I do not like. It's a little too bright. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, let's do. Yeah, it's a little bit less. Okay. Now, if we could only improve the boss. Yeah, he's not great. He's damn it. The shadow quality's pretty shit ass. Well, fuck it. Who cares? I'll come back to that. It looks kind of cool. All right. Oh man, the transition there is real bad. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That's terrible. Yeah, the transitions, because of the volumetric fog, ooh, it can be hard to make the transitions between areas not feel like dumpster ass. And that is a technical term, by the way. Dumpster ass. Okay. I swear to God, this texture just looks like fucking dog shit. So I'm assuming it's a scaling issue. Because this texture looks like shit. Let's do a scene entity override. And can we mess with the tiling? Another very cool feature of Dark Souls 2 lighting engine is you can actually just kind of mess with the scaling here. Although it really just kind of looks bad. Oh yeah, so that's making it tile less, which is awful. And if I make it tile a shitload, yeah, I mean, that does actually look better. I have to admit, that does actually look better. Okay. I'll take the win. I'll take the win. I don't think that's going to have any good parallax. That does have an albedo. Let's see. Shader params? Yeah, okay. Anywho, let's just run back upstairs. Because now I got souls for days. Oh, I do think my player lantern is also too bright. And at least thus far in Lighting Engine, the only way you can tweak that is through this, like, player, the user settings menu. Instead of, like, a per area basis, which is how it's handled in the unmodded game, where you can tweak the player lantern as you see fit. Ooh, actually, while we're here, this is probably a really bad idea, but... Ooh, I got life gems, okay. Oh, shit, okay, she's gonna try to drink it. Fuck. Oh, I forgot I also don't have chat on stream. On screen or whatever. That's... Okay, you drunk motherfucker. That is not who I was targeting, but I do appreciate the game having my back on that one. Hell soul. Oh, what's up, big dog? How you doing? Whoa, he thought he was pretty fast there from the jump. Ooh, actually, look at that texture. That texture is hot ass. Have I not touched that? Evidently not. That's interesting. Okay. Oops. That's my bad. Well, we'll just fix that real quick. Forgot a fucking door texture. Who would have known? Yeah, ooh, man, that's some nasty. That's some nasty wood. I mean, to be fair, it still looks like nasty wood, but it's more detailed wood. Yeah, it fixes it pretty well. Like, it does add a little bit of crunchiness, a little bit more detail. It still resembles the same texture, right? So I usually just try to look like, okay. Like, it does round off the edges a little bit too much for my taste, but it's not terrible. Like, it's not anything anyone would notice, but I just try to make sure there's not any huge glaring problem with the texture. But yeah, it does a pretty decent job filling in the gaps here. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Okay. Okay, so let's apply that. Sorry if you hear my coffee drinking on stream. You'll just have to deal, frankly. Oh, okay. That. Hey, it's less crusty. That's fantastic. Okay. Yeah, there's the regeneration. What color are your cats? I have a Cecil, a very fat tabby cat. Oh shit, I didn't know they had 3 torches in there. That's kind of sick. So it's an orange tabby. Then I have Beast, who has the colors of a cow, and he's big enough to be a cow. So he's black and white, or white with black spots. And then there's Bella, who is a calico? Am I thinking the right one? Am I thinking the right term there? Calico? I think so. And then there's Ginger, who is my brother's cat, who is also a calico. And yeah, they don't like each other. Bella and Ginger, not a fan. And that's just something you can't fix. They just don't like each other. And so we got to deal with that. But luckily Bella has no claws. So even if she hates somebody, she can't actually do any damage. Also, these are, I swear to God, at least they do activate. They're not like those British Royal Guards that will stand there no matter what. Damn, y'all gotta get activated. You know, I was really hoping there was gonna be a parry visceral. Or a spell visceral, I mean. These guys look so cool. Oh, I forgot, I got the last giant textures. And I forgot to do anything with the last giant textures. Because I think they're already... Yeah, that's the thing. His textures are already 2K by 4K. But they're just stretched on a large model. So they don't look good. But I should be able to... Oh, and then he has a secondary texture here. Oh, okay. I mean, I'll still upscale him. Like, fuck it. I don't care if it's 8K by 4K. Let's do it up. I got the VRAM. I got the VRAM, big dog. I think that's the first big dog in the stream. Which for me is kind of crazy. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's just kind of a nice boost to detail and crunchiness, or crunchiness. Turn down the denoise a little bit. And this is like another texture that is like half resolution versus that other one. So I don't know what this was used for on his body. This might be his gooch. We might be upscaling his literal gooch right now. Which feels not as weird as I thought it would be. Okay, well, we're just gonna wait for the big fat ass texture to process. Man, textures get so much bigger when they go from like 2K to 4K resolution. It's huge. Just an absolute massive jump in storage size. So that's why most of my texture upscales are just... Because a lot of the default resolutions for the textures are like 1K. And so a 2X upscale. Because, yeah, you can see the PNG went from 17 megabytes up to 87. Now, of course, when we save that as a DDS file, it'll cut off like half of that. But still pretty fat. And then convert it to BC7. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, on paper, you go, oh my god, 4K textures for everything. And it's like, actually, that is missing very needed context, because 4K texture doesn't actually make sense for a lot of objects in games. Like, if you're upscaling a bowl that is sitting on a table, well, that bowl's pretty small. So you don't need a 4K texture. You don't even need a 2K texture. A 1K texture is super sufficient, and even a 512 by 512 texture is likely perfectly fine, and no one would tell the difference because it's a fucking bowl and it's small and it's on a table. Like, it depends on the area, the surface area that texture is being put on. So, like, that's the needed context. And so for The Last Giant, that's an example of like where they took the texture and it is already high resolution, but it's being put on a very tall and lanky motherfucker. So you do run out of resolution there a little bit, and it doesn't look as good. But yeah, anyone who puts out like everything is 4K, like that's what my original Second Sin texture pack was. It sucked. I was just over upscaling everything, and you weren't actually benefiting a lot from it. Like almost all of the benefit is in the 2x upscale. Once you try to upscale something by 4 times, it's not the same. It's diminishing returns, because you only have the starting texture to go with anyway, and after a while, like you're just, that's like 0 times 1 equals 0. Like if your start is shit, then it's going to be just multiplied shit, realistically. So there's my TED talk on texture upscaling. Take it from somebody who's done hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of texture upscaling. More hours than anyone has probably ever spent on texture upscaling. I say that, but there's probably someone out there who's crazier than I am, but I don't know. I've spent a long fucking time doing it. Hundreds of hours? I don't even know at this point. It's been so long. Okay, let's go talk to this lady. I need you and Majula. I need you to have unlimited life gems. That's what I really need. If I'm honest, like, that's the only thing I actually need from you. Thank you. Lowly times? Okay, well, don't fucking insult me. I dropped money on you. Oh, shit, you know what I need to do? I need to get Dunder Mifflin to have the Elite Knight set, because it's the coolest armor set. It's one of my favorites, and it's in all 3 games. But I would argue it looks the best in Dark Souls 2.
I could read.
What's up, Marlon? How you doing? Yeah, I'll buy your hard leather set. I'll buy that. I'll buy that shit. I didn't need to spend that much, but I did, so it's too bad. Exactly. Oscar the GOAT wore it, so like, it's already awesome. But I just love the look of it so much. It's so iconic. I don't even remember what it looks like in DS3, if I'm honest. But DS2 has the perfect like version of it. It has a little bit more vibrance to it. It's pretty washed out in Dark Souls 1, but Dark Souls 2 just has a really clean Elite Knight set. I love it.
Oh, that means
I know, you have some new shit, dog. Fuck, it's expensive though. Jesus Christ, I always forget how expensive this set is, but God, it's worth it.
Thanks very much.
Okay, I need more money,
come
big
again.
dog. No discount? For your literal best customer? Also, yes, I will be eating the Last Giant Soul. I don't give a shit. Ooh, I think that's enough. Okay, yep, that's enough to buy the full set. Ooh, the Hide Knight? Yeah, that set's so sick. That's such a cool looking set. I just hate that so many of the armor sets didn't go forward to Dark Souls 3. Like, we got some of them. I mean, you got like, what? Like 5%? 10% of sets move forward with Dark Souls 3? I don't know what the number would be, but like, I don't know. That shit sucks. Yeah, it's like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you cut down on armor? Like, the Fashion Souls is so fucking good in this game, and they just went, eh. Like, I'm sure there was more thought to it, but like, it just seems really strange to me that
Always
they
open
took
for
away
business.
so many armor sets. It was like, damn, that's such a big part of this game, and they just
Get to buy
didn't do it.
something.
Oh, the Faram set is so sick, and that did move forward to Dark Souls 3. So, shout out there. But most of the stuff just didn't, you know. Yeah, I need gauntlets and helm.
Thanks very much.
Hey, you're welcome, man. You're selling that good. Super good shit. Hey, as long as I'm not fat rolling, I'm generally okay with it. I mean, come on. Like, this just looks so fucking good. Also with the depth of field and the volumetric fog a little bit in the distance. Like, ugh. It's got this, like... I'm really happy with how Majula looks right now in this preset. It's got a very nice, dreamy, sunset-y kind of look to it that, I don't know. I feel good about it. I feel it's not as bright as what Scholar is by default, but it's a little closer to what vanilla DS2's Majula. In terms of, like, luminance? I think it's a little closer to that. Also, I fucking hate this little seam here. Or this rough edge. Like, look at this sharp edge on this mesh. Ugh. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, Majula is so good. Sometimes I'll just be hanging out in Majula. I just want the music, you know? It's so good. Easy top hub world. I think the Hunter's Dream for me is like a number 2. I really like the Hunter's Dream. I think the Nexus and Demon Souls is cool. Firelink. I was thinking about this morning. Here's another rant incoming. I was trying to think more about Dark Souls 1 versus Dark Souls 2 in terms of like my enjoyment and why I feel the vibes are so different. And I realized that Dark Souls 1 feels very lonely because you have a Firekeeper who can't talk until much later. And even then, if you do that whole thing, she can't talk a lot. So like it's not a whole lot. So you don't really have like a dedicated Firekeeper like you do in the subsequent games, right? And like even when you do get to talk to her, it's not really anything special. IMO. And then you kind of bring people to Firelink over time. But I don't know, it never felt as like homey. Like I do rank it higher than like for some reason the Dark Souls 3 Firelink Shrine just doesn't do much for me. I understand it was a callback to Demon Souls, right? Like the structure of it definitely feels very Nexus-y. But I don't know, there's some reason why that doesn't feel as homey. Not that I guess hub worlds have to feel like that, but I've always felt like that was a bit of their role. Yeah, Maiden in Black I think is fantastic, which once again, the Firekeeper from DS3 is a bit of a callback to the Maiden in Black in terms of, well, mainly I think in terms of like, she has that dialogue of like, touch the darkness inside me instead of touch the demon inside me, so obviously there's a parallel there, but even like their structure and the circular nature of it is very much a Nexus callback, which I think is cool. But I don't know. And then the Dark Souls 3 hub world is completely disconnected, which is once again a Nexus thing, you know, a Demon Souls thing, where it's completely disconnected. You have to warp out of it to get to the first area. So like, I don't know. It's something about Majula is just like the perfect balance of all of those elements, you know? So let's check that. Yeah, see that's the problem with the tessellation is this is the thing you're selecting. So there's different meshes. And so if you were to apply, for instance, the tessellation on this, yeah, I just don't think that the Firelink in DS3 feels as special. And it's hard to 100% pinpoint why that is, but it just doesn't... Like, I think part of the problem is they called it Firelink Shrine. And, like, I just don't think it has any resemblance to the first one. As far as, like, like Andre's there, but I kind of feel that's a little weird too, because I'm just like, well, he's just here. Yeah, I don't know, and so it's like, okay, I mean, sure, I guess. I don't know. I feel, I will say one thing I really like about DS3 is that when you get the like usurpation of fire, you're kind of going towards that ending, and you give like the truth to the firekeeper, and then the music shifts in DS3 Firelink. That I think is really cool. Like that gave me chills. I think that whole element of like giving the firekeeper soul to her, giving her the firekeeper eyes, and like showing her a world like without flame or whatever, is, I thought that was like fucking, that was sick as hell. I thought that was really well done. But I think other than that, well, and the more I think about it, I think they meant for her to be a sort of like blank canvas a little bit, because she doesn't have a name as far as I know. And I'm assuming that's because this is at the end of all the cycles, and there's been a bajillion firekeepers, and like obviously there's that tower, and there's a ton of them dead, and so I'm assuming that was their like intentional, like she doesn't have as much of a personality. Like the Emerald Herald, I think that's what stands out so much about Dark Souls 2 is you have such a direct person that you're talking to, and you're locked in with the story on. Like the Emerald Herald is such a core tenet to the Dark Souls 2 experience that feels so different from 1 or 3. And so that's like another element that I just absolutely adore about Dark Souls 2. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, if you do tessellation on this, it's really bad. Oh my god, that's actually, oh, that's such a good chalice meme. Oh my god. I gotta get some emotes, you know? Yeah, so you'll notice when you do tessellation on one of them, because of how these are all like puzzle pieces, I think even if you apply tessellation on the other ones, you're not actually, it's not gonna work. It doesn't, well, actually, ooh. Actually, that may have worked. No, not really. Well, maybe. Actually, let's see if I go full tessellation. I think it might actually fill in all these seams. Maybe. Let's see. Because that'd actually be huge if I could get the landscape here to be a little less blocky. Yeah, see, you can see right here, that seam is just not... If I could tell Lighting Engine to handle it as one mesh, it could work. But because they're separate, it can't. Oh, it did fix that one. See, I don't care about this mesh seam down here because no one's gonna see that. That's literally not even possible for them to see, I don't think. So I'm actually pretty okay with that. It's worth the trade-off. Ooh, yeah, see, here's one. Let's see if this fixes it. Oh god, I'm gonna go down such a rabbit hole. Damn. Yeah, see, this is why it doesn't work. Right here. If you do this, it just... Yeah. So close. And yet there's still that seam that I just... Now maybe I turn it off on that one. Ooh, yeah, but then it looks real bad over here. So it's just one of those where like... I want to, but you just can't do it. Not yet. Just delete the ground. Yeah, exactly. I do a whole new ground mesh. True. Yeah. I mean, really, these are fixed if I were able to like apply this, and I mean, really, if I could bring these meshes into Blender, I could fix it. But as far as I know, there's a way you can get them into Blender, but like it's a whole thing. And look at that sharp edge. I just need the smudge tool. I just need the rounding tool, and I could fix this little sharp edge. Bugs me, but it's fine. All right. Oh my god, I almost streamed for 3 hours. Well, I'm gonna end it there. That was a good. That's kind of my I think like goal. Shorter streams. I mean, I never stream for that long, but like 2 hours. Maybe I go a little bit longer if I feel cool. Don't think about it, which is what happened this time. And then streaming only on Twitch, that does actually help me stream more often because streaming on YouTube fucking sucks. The whole reason, like, why I thought of that in the first place, or everyone thought about that in the first place, is because when you stream on YouTube, it automatically saves the VOD and it's just there. And so that's convenient. But here's the problem. To start your YouTube stream, you essentially have to do all of the work that you would do for a YouTube video to post it anyway. So you're still doing that work, you're just fucking front loading it. It's not like you're not saving anything, you're just doing it before the stream and it sucks. And so what I would just rather do is just stream and then just take the VOD separately and put it up on YouTube. Because frankly, you get more views that way anyway. The VOD just being up on YouTube and then being stuck on the live tab, like, fucking sucks. So, yeah, and then obviously, yeah, the whole emote situation, and then when you sub on YouTube to the membership, that doesn't even take your ads away. So you don't even have, like, the subscription type thing that Twitch has. You really just have to do YouTube Premium. So, like, you know, it's such a mixed bag. It just doesn't, I don't know. So, me just focusing on Twitch only, because literally with Twitch, all you have to do is you pop in and just say, oh, it's a different game. Okay. And then you just type in whatever the fuck your title is for your stream. It can be whatever you want. And then you just hit go live. Like, that's it. That's the whole thing. It's amazing. And on YouTube, you have to go, okay, cool. So let me, okay, I got to go live, create a stream. Okay, that's pre-existing. So now let me go back over to OBS. Let me hit go live. Okay, cool. Let me go back over to YouTube. I have to set a thumbnail for it because it needs a thumbnail. Twitch doesn't need a thumbnail. So YouTube needs a thumbnail. Okay, do I do tags? Okay, is the description from the YouTube videos? Do I use my current pre-existing ones? Okay, maybe. Is this altered? No, this isn't altered. Oh, what game is it? Okay, it's Dark Souls 2. Okay, I got this, the description. Let me hit this. Do I want ads on, ads off? What's the amount of things you have to do to just fucking get it to work? God, it sucks. It sucks. So yeah, I'm just gonna stream on Twitch. It's not even about money either. Like, I don't even give a shit. I'm just streaming for the love of the game at this point. If I end up making money from it in the future, then that's cool. But, like, I need to stream consistently. My streaming will never make money if I don't stream consistently, which seems like a fucking obvious thing to say, and it is. But it's one of those where, like, I would like to stream more often, but it's like the chicken and the egg problem. You have to stream more often so people are even willing to subscribe to you. Because why would they subscribe to somebody who doesn't stream? They wouldn't. There's no fucking point. Because they're like, well, my sub money doesn't go anywhere. It's not like he's not streaming, so I can't get no ads on the stream that doesn't exist. So, there's just my inner monologue thoughts of me criticizing myself. So, anyway, thank you for tuning in. It's good shit, good time. I enjoy streaming. And so, no promises. No promises. Because I always do that, and then I just break the promise. So, I would like to stream more often. I just got to do it. And, yeah. The 80th time I say it will be the time I do it. So, I'm sure Trivia is sitting there going, fucking hell, man. That's the 80th time you've said that. One day it'll be true. But anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. And I'll post the VOD on YouTube probably tomorrow. Probably, that sounds about right. That might just vary, but yeah. Anyway, see you later. Have a good rest of your day, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Probably next week. Or tomorrow, you know? I might just be feeling froggy, and I'll stream tomorrow. Anyway, see you later.